Welcome to hitech channel, the place to update the fastest and most accurate global technology news. Artificial intelligence, AI, has the potential to both create more leisure and encourage creativity for workers, while simultaneously presenting the ominous threat of workforce automation and the erosion of union power. Corporations are often embracing AI as a means of cutting costs by replacing expensive human labor with more cost-effective automated processes. The US-based National Eating Disorders Association, NEDA, has recently caused a stir after dismissing its entire staff and replacing them with a so-called AI-assisted chatbot called Tessa. This move occurred 4 days after the 6 paid employees, who were responsible for around 200 volunteers, unified. While NEDA insists that the decisions was taken independently and had nothing to do with the unionization, the blog post published by a helpline associate disagrees and stated that the action was simply a way of union busting. This prominent step taken by NEDA raises apprehensions on whether millions of jobs are now going to be wiped out as human beings are replaced by AI-assisted female chatbots. Worrisomely, are these Tessas going to unite and seize control of the planet? It remains to be seen. The short answer is, no. All emerging technology goes through the Gartner hype cycle that is often marked by inflated expectations and breathless predictions that are soon followed by a trough of disillusionment before things start stabilizing. Although I don't think AI will lead to the end of civilization as we know it in the near future, it could definitely lead to a decrease in the number of jobs that are currently held by humans, as most companies are desperate to use AI for cost-cutting and for making their operations more efficient. This seems to be what IBM CEO, Arvind Krishna, believes too. He recently told Bloomberg that IBM will be looking for ways to replace about 30% of its 26,000 employee workforce with AI and automation in the next 5 years, amounting to 7,800 jobs in the long run. Although this kind of news can be disheartening for employees, most companies tend to avoid talking about it. What companies aren't saying is just as important as what they are saying when it comes to artificial intelligence, AI, and its use to create content. The Writers Guild of America, WGA, strike was launched in order to ensure protections are put in place to stop the big Hollywood studios from training algorithms on writers' work and then replacing the bulk of its creatives with AI. Based on what we're aiming for in this contract, there couldn't be a movie that was released by a company that we work with that had no writer, screenwriter John August commented. However, during negotiations before the strike, the studios refused the agreement and instead proposed to have annual meetings to discuss advancements in technology, which oftentimes is interpreted as the studios wanting to get rid of as many writers as possible as soon as they can. Though some may be convinced that AI will destroy jobs, there are optimists looking for the better side of this technology. They believe that while AI might replace certain jobs, it will also open better positions with more opportunities. Technology will take care of manual labor and humans will have extra time to pursue their passions such as writing and poetry. Even though this may sound great, some individuals are still worried about how to support themselves during this free time, leading them to consider the idea of Universal Basic Income, UBI. Although UBI is often seen as a libertarian dream, it would not solve this issue. Nevertheless, AI can be seen as a promising development with potential for good. Jonah Peretti, the CEO of BuzzFeed, was one of many who were optimistic about the potential of artificial intelligence, AI. In a memo to BuzzFeed employees in January, Peretti wrote, "We see the breakthroughs in AI opening up a new era of creativity that will allow humans to harness creativity in new ways with endless opportunities and applications for good." However, only a few months later, BuzzFeed suddenly shut down its news division, dismissed a considerable amount of staff, and increased the level of dependence, or rather, trust, in AI. Although there is potential for AI to make a positive change in the world, it seems that those in power are not very interested in utilizing it to its fullest extent. Thanks for watching. The video ends here. See you again in the next videos. Please subscribe to the channel to update the latest technology news.